Hi everyone, it's Lori from Lollipop Paper and Ink. Thank you so much for joining me today for our Facebook Live. It's been a while since I've been here and I apologize. I'm going to try to get better about scheduling it for every week. The summer just kind of got away with me. But so today I wanted to share a project that it was sort of a bonus project from my online club, monthly card club that I have. And this month we're featuring the Love of Leaves bundle. But let me just take a second to make sure that I'm in the right place, because you know sometimes I'm not. Or if I am, I'm upside down. Okay, so I think I'm there. But we'll see. So, okay, let me see if I can share this to my group. Now my group is my customer group, and it's called the VIC group, and it's very important customers. And even if you're not a customer, you're still allowed to come in. We just have friends that, you know, anyone who wants to join. I do have, let me see if I can, I'm going to share it in my group, see if this works. Let me just, okay, ooh, I think it's going to work this time. All right. And anyway, so you can get over. I'll have the link for the group in at the bottom of the description. So we just have some fun there. We do challenges. We have a freebie Friday. There's prize patrol. So check it out and join us. So it'll just be fun. Okay, so let me just make sure. Okay, so I see a few of us are on. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my videos or my lives, I am a independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and all of the products that we're using today or the projects that you see, you can always find them on my blog right here. I'll show you when I put the camera down. Lollipop Paper and Ink. And or you can just go direct to my store, lollipoppaperandink.stampinup.net. But it's all there, all my offers, my promotions, all the information on my classes and my clubs, everything's there. So let's just get busy. I wanted to share something with you and show you some of my projects that I have for this month's club, the September monthly card club, and we're using the Love of Leaves. So I'm gonna turn you down in just a second, and I don't have anything fancy to do that, so just bear with me. Make sure that you can see my desktop. Okay, so just hold on, please. All right, let's see. How does that look? All right, and I'm going to try to be, oh, thanks, Denise. Oh, thank you. It's a little chilly today. It's rainy and cloudy and damp, so it was a good time to pull out a nice summer sweater. Okay, so I think you can see everything okay here. Let's just try to get this going where I can see some comments. Bear with me because I get very distracted. Okay, so this is what the featured bundle in my card club this month. And I'll have the link also down in the description so you can see see all the projects and get all the information about how our card club works. We've been doing it for over a year now, and it's growing. So it just makes me very, very happy. So I thought I would do a little project today using that stamp set. This is the project that we're going to be doing today. Let me show you some of the projects, the cards. These are the actual cards from the, let me see if I can get you down a little bit more, from the club. So now you always have the option to add on the stamp set and or the bundle. But if it's a non-stamped die cut, then I provide that for you. So like here, you would get this die cut. These are punches, so you would get all this. So this is a typical card class that I would send out. If there's a stamped image and then it's cropped out with a die, then I can't do that for you. So then I just send you a little piece of scrap paper, and you can use your own or do it yourself. So okay, so this is one. I love this. I love this paper. That's why I chose to do that again today. This is another one that is part of the class. And again, with the club, not the class, with the club, you get about $20 worth of product every month, and that's just in the recurring subscription cost, which is $28 plus $8 for priority shipping back out to you. So, for instance, in this class, this club, this month, everyone will be getting a full pack of the DSP, which is the Plaid Tidings DSP, which I think this stamp set was just made for this DSP. It's just, it's a perfect match. So you would get, for this month, I believe you get the full pack of DSP, you get a full roll of ribbon, and you get a full pack of the gilded gems. So you're good to go. You've got everything to do your own cutting of the DSP, and that's it. This was another one that I did. This was just stamping, and you can see the beautiful dies that they have with this set. And look at this. I mean, I'll show you my last one that we use this for. But you see the inside, which we'll see today. The inside here does the embossing within the image that was cropped, which is genius. Okay, so this is our last one. And look how beautiful that comes out. And you can just stamp over it. And, it's not die cut. It's not going to give you an extra piece, but it's beautiful, textured, embossing, adding to your project. So these are my club cards for this month. Like I said, I will have information a link where you can just check it out for yourself for next month or this month. I take new members to the club up until the 20th of the month, and then after that, I obviously would still love for you to join, but then you would get the projects for the following month. And it is a recurring subscription, so you can cancel anytime, and once you subscribe, you get billed the same day each month on the day that you did subscribe. Okay, so that is that. One more thing, let me tell you about, if you haven't heard, the Stampin' Up! Has a new starter kit promotion going on this month. So there's only a few more weeks left, believe it or not. It's already the 9th. And it's the usual starter kit promotion where you pay $99, but you choose $125 worth of product. You don't pay any shipping on that. And so now for this 1 month promotion, you get 2 additional stamp sets and card bases and cardstock to make 16 card projects yourself. So, and it's it is the Queen Anne's lace is one of them, and I just can't remember the other name that we have that will be offered. So, so there's a lot more benefits to joining and for purchasing this starter kit, but just wanted to let you know it's just a few more weeks. If you want to chat with me about it, you just let me know. All right, let's get busy. So for this card here, we're going to use, I have, the only tricky part is the base, because I wanted it to flip open like this, and I wanted the embossed image to be the focal point of it. So this is how we're going to do this. We're starting with a strip of just your regular vertical card base, which would be 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches. So you start with that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take off 2 1/4 inches right from the top before we do any scoring. So I'm just going to take off this, and don't throw it away because we're going to use this. This is going to be our tab that goes over the front. And then we're going to score it at 1 3/4. And I'm going to flip it, just because it's easier for me, and score it at 1 1/2. Okay, and that's it. That's all you have to worry about with that scoring. Okay, so give it a good burnish down. And let me get my bone folder, because you don't want it popping up as much as you can. And actually, even after I made mine, I put a big old clear block right on top of it, just to kind of keep it squished down like that. Okay, so here we go. This is the basis of the card. I'm going to use this as my top flap, and the rest is just layering, and I'm going to do my stamping right there. So before I start, like I did here, I rounded the edges with our detailed trio punch, and this is great for just doing some nice rounding. And it depends on how much pressure you put on it, whether or not sometimes I have to do it again, but they came out pretty good. Okay, let's see. And one more. Okay, perfect. And I did the other ones for us beforehand, so you don't have to watch me do that. So that's these two right here. Okay, so let's just get some of the top layers together. And I'm going to use my my regular stamp and seal, and I'll show you a little bit later. I'm going to use the Stamp and Seal Plus, because I do want a little bit of extra protection for that. And this rolls on so nice and quietly too. You know how those other rollers are noisy sometimes? All right, so I'm just going to get this on here, this one on here, and I love this silicone mat. You cannot do this without it. It is, let me make sure, and this way, if you get glue on the outside of it, just let it dry a second, and then it just can wipe right off with your fingers. All right. So we have our two layers here. Let's go ahead and just pop those right on there. Now I think I wanted the larger one. It's just larger by 1/4 inch, but I'm going to put that one up on top. But you could do either way. It would work just fine. Okay. We just want to make sure it's even. Best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. And this one's going down here. Okay. And then we're going to use the new cut and emboss machine. I don't know if you've gotten yours yet, but it's really cool. It's very tidy. It closes up, so it has a nice a nice space, that it doesn't take up too much space on your counter. All right, we might as well go ahead and stamp this now, because usually I would have stamped it first, but if I make a mistake, that's just the way it goes. I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm using basic gray, and that's what this cardstock is. And all the measurements, I will have all the measurements for you down below. All right, so this is going to go on top here. So I just want to make sure that I give myself enough room. And this is a nice, compact little sentiment, so I'm sure it's going to be fine. And we just hope that it's straight. Pretty straight to me. Okay, and that is the end of our stamping for today. All right, so now let's get out our the emboss machine, the cut and emboss machine, because I want to show you how I did this with these dies. These are the dies that I'm going to take out for this, and I'm going to use both, and I'll show you how I use oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you that, make sure I can see, that I have a prize patrol for anyone who is inclined to maybe share the video, whether it's on YouTube or whether just the Facebook Live. I can send you the 4-season floral. So just share it if you can, and then I'll pull a name next week, and we'll send you some prize patrol. This beautiful stamp set that's from the new beginner brochure. Okay, so let me see if you can see this. All right, now this is our new machine. Like I said, it's compact, it fits nicely, it's pretty, it's white, and one of the big advantages for me is the fact that it has these plates. Now, you know, we've been doing this forever, but it's just always nice to know, to have it labeled and to see your sandwiches right up there. So you always start with one, add two, and then there are two base plates, cutting plates, and they are both numbered 3 also. So we're going to put one on. Now, what I'm going to do here is I want to cut out the outline of this first. So I'm going to use this here. And it is always better, I found, to send it in vertical. I think it's just easier on the dies. Okay, so, and I'll tell you why I do that in when we're putting it together, because it will make sense. And this one is he's a little wanting to get up and flop around. If that's the case, I could always put some washi tape on. And I have my, I went the wrong way. I have my magnetic plate on the way, so I should be getting that. Okay. All right, so this is just going to be our outline base. And then I'm going to run this through. So this is what I want. I'll save that little tree for another one. So you just need to make sure that this is right in the middle so you don't go over, because I believe this is 2 inches and this is just slightly less. So what I wanted to do here was I wanted to, I could have done the embossing right on here for, you know, just use this piece, the inside piece, and what do I do with that? And then run that through. But I didn't trust myself really to be able to get it to be exactly where I cut it, because then I would have had to have matched this up with that. So I just found it easier. Just do that. You can always save that little leaf for something else. And then this way we're going to put it through here, and this way we can just drop it right into the middle of the other one. And I think that'll be just fine. All right. Now you can see how beautiful this comes out with the embossed image right into the middle there. It just makes our dies so special. And I could go through another time here. Don't have to, but all right. So that is the end of that. And see, it didn't matter that I was off here. That's a piece of scrap. I could always use that. But look how beautiful that came out. Okay, so now we are ready to put this baby together. And actually, I put it on my blog that this could be an option for you with the starter kit. This machine is $120, but if you purchased the starter kit and use that as your $125 worth of product, you can get the machine for $99. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just put this little guy here. I think I'm going to adhere him first so that we can have a better bit of a base to work with. And then, oops, get rid of those little scrappy things. And then, okay, so now I'm going to put this here. And like I said before, I wasn't trusting myself to be able to get that image to come out right smack in the middle there. So what I'm going to do is just place this here, and actually, what I think I'm going to do, which I didn't do last time, but I think I might do it this time, is we're going to take dimensionals and, oh, I just have my little ones. Okay, these are great. These are the new dimensional adhesive sheets, and this will work just fine. This, you can make whatever shape you want, and you don't have to worry about putting on 100 dimensionals. Okay, so that would fit right there perfectly. And then what I'm going to do is drop that image right down into the middle of it. And you'll see how that, to me, it just fit a little bit better. Making sure that it goes right into the center. All right, so I'm just going to take a little bit. Actually, I think I'll just leave this one the way it is. Put that there. And this way, there is no waste when you're using these dimensional sheets. You just put them wherever you want. All right, I'm going to wait to put that on there. So let's get these ready to go on. And okay. All right, so I'm going to put this on. Try to just get as center as you can. Looks pretty good. Okay, and now we take this guy and we're just going to plop him right into the middle. And I want to make sure that there is light underneath there. I want to make sure that he's really going to stay down there. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive because it's not going to really go anywhere. Bit here. It does not need that much. Okay. Just scoot him in there. And there you go. And just make sure that he's down nice and tight and that this is lifted up. So you want to see a shadow. You did all that work. You want to make sure that it's three-dimensional. Okay. Look at that. We're almost done. All right, so this is where I wanted to use the adhesive, the stronger adhesive, the Stampin' Seal Plus, because I figured, you know, you're going to be going up and down like that. So I just wanted to make sure that I put it on just 2 strips along the top, and it will hold. You could use tear and tape if you didn't have that, or liquid glue would be fine. And then this way you can center this so that your focus is still onto the sentiment also. Okay, so one last thing we're going to do is put a little linen thread. Now you could just put it here, or you can wrap it around. I think I wrapped it around my first one. I think I'll just make a bow, and I like the curliness of the linen thread. So I'm happy that it comes now on a roll instead of on that flat board, because I just love when it's curly cue. Okay, and this gets on with just a little bit of a glue dot. And we are almost ready to go. So the glue dot doesn't show. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pinch it so that it's just as much as I can get right behind that knot there. And I can put this anywhere I want. And then you can always squeeze it if you still see it and you're not liking what you see. So with my club, I will be including these gilded gems, which are gorgeous. But for this one, I think I wanted to pick up on the gray. So I'm going to use the metallic pearls. And they always just add a little something that I love. I'm not really a bling girl, but I do like something there. Come here, you. All right. Okay, so we can just put these anywhere. As you know, I always usually do 3, my lucky number. And you could put them anywhere you want, if you can catch them. Here, I'll put one right below there. And there you go. Look how simple and how quick that project was. And this stamp set is just perfect, like I said, and the DSP, it just matches. It's like a match made in heaven. And so many ways, different ways to use these, and you'll get a lot of use out of this. It also has really cute little, what do you call it, sentiments. So, so let me bring you back up. Remember, don't get dizzy. I don't really have a fancy way of doing this, so hold on. Oh, oops, I'm upside down. There we go. Okay, better, okay. So I hope you enjoyed our project today. If you have any questions about my club or about the starter kit offer or about our BIC group, just shoot me an email, a PM, whatever. You can post it on my blog, you can post it here. It's totally fine. So I wanted to thank you, and I'll just, if anyone does think that they can share it today, then I will definitely pull a name next week, and next week, and I'll send you that stamp set, 4 Seasons Floral. I thank you for spending some time with me today. If you have, let me just see if there are any more questions. Okay, thanks, Denise. So if you have, if you did like the video and you like today's project, can you just pop over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel? This way you won't miss my next one, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you again for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.